Hello everybody. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Naughty Nana Does here. I hope everybody's doing okay. Oh, I got a little pook in my hair there. Ooh. Small problem, big world, right? Today we're going to talk about Vivek Ramaswamy and some of the things that he's been going on about. Did you watch any of the debate? I sucked it up a bit and I watched bits and pieces of it. Some of it I was just gagging on. Because they're all a bunch of wannabes. That's all they are. They're wannabes. None of them are doing their job. And you know what kills me? Is when they were asked if Trump gets convicted and he's number one on the ticket, will you still vote for him? Tim Scott, Ramaswamy, bunch of the other ones, hands went right up. You see DeSantis there going, right? But Christie and Hutchins said, no, we won't. But I just want to get into Vivek, and some of the things that he said really rubbed me the wrong way. I'm just saying. This is what he said on stage. I am the only candidate on stage who isn't bought and paid for, so I can say this. The climate change agenda is a hoax. Wait for it. The anti-carbon agenda is a wet blanket on the economy. And so the reality is more people are dying of bad climate change policies than of actual climate change. Sorry, I'm calling bullshit on that. Now, according to other climate people, you know, the ones like EPA and stuff like that, this was in the New York Times and the Washington Post, believe it or not. There is no data, none, zero, zip, zilch, because these guys have expert researchers that can afford to pay to go and look this shit up. There is no data that shows people are dying from transitioning to renewable energy. Are you shocked? I'm just blown away by that, I must say. Seriously. The reason why he's saying he's not bought and paid for by fossil fuels is because he owns one of the bigger companies. That's right. That little boy just hit the $1 billion mark in his salary and his assets. That's right, $1 billion. I think it was just before the debate started or shortly after. Yeah, $1 billion. And he's promoting fossil fuels. That's why he's so... Climate change is a hoax. Buy my shit. And in fact, he owns a company that's worth over $800 million, well, over $1 billion now, Strive Asset Management, which publicly states it will not invest with climate in mind. How selfish is that? He rejects environmental social governance, ESG, because they measure the sustainability and ethical impact of activities of a company that poses risks to the environment, ecosystems, air quality, and human risk factors. Right? And he's also in bed with Peter Thiel. He's the gay billionaire who started a conservative dating site with, I think it was Kayleigh McEnany's sister or something. But as him as a gay man, he's not allowed on the site because it's very conservative. And what's their biggest thing? Can't have a Democrat on here. So, yeah. Anyway, and he's also in bed with Bill Ackman, another billionaire. The three of them run this company. Now, Vivek has reported $50 million in holdings in Strive, mostly to fund and promote fossil fuel development, and not in a good way. And for the largest fund at Strive is DRLL. It's a U.S. company and urges drilling for oil for as long as it's profitable. Isn't that right? The bottom line. Screw all the people that he's going to fucking kill and all the ecosystems he's going to kill, so it's just a chain reaction. Don't care about that, as long as it's profitable though, right? Now, Drill says it's an energy company when in fact the majority of their profits is in fossil fuels. 93.6% of Drill's investments are in oil, gas, and pipeline companies. Surprise! You know, they're the top 3 largest polluters in the world. I think he's afraid of Biden's EPA warriors. That's what he's afraid of. He might get shut down because renewables are coming in. And you know, the oil companies know that too. They got to be working on some of that on the side. But he doesn't care as long as it's profitable, right? And now he's also defending white supremacy. And he compares Democrats to the KKK. Really? I'm sure the boogeyman, white supremacist, exists somewhere in America. I've just never met him. Racists exist in fringe branches, mostly from the left. Well, that's been proven wrong. As president, I will bring diversity. Really? And what unites us in that diversity? You're in the wrong party for going for diversity and unity. You guys are against that. Did you not get the memo? Just saying. He says he strives to get young people who are starved for unity and commonality together. But you're dead set against diversity, inclusion, equality, right? You're dead set against all that. You missed the memo. These are the words, he said. Ayanna Presley said, we don't need any more brown or black faces that don't want to be a brown or black voice. And he said, these are the words of the modern grand wizard of the modern KKK. Said it out loud. That's right. You are a go along to get along kind of guy. That's what you are. He says, maybe I'll meet a unicorn, because maybe they exist too, before I meet a white supremacist. And just 24 hours later, a unicorn, armed with a Glock, an AR-15 style weapon, a tac vest, and a mask, entered the Dollar General in Jacksonville, Florida, and went hunting black people. Shot and killed 3 black people at that Dollar General. Before he scoped out a few more, of course. But yeah. And then he says white supremacy, he figures that's okay, and the Nazi that went hunting black people in Georgia because mental illness, right? You are so thirsty to have the gall to say they died because someone was mentally ill. No, they died because somebody had a goddamn plan. They had hate, and they had it plastered all over the place with manifestos and everything else. That's not mental illness. He was not mentally ill at the time. He knew exactly what he was doing. It was plotted, planned, and carried out. You feckin' Egypt. You go around with that permanent goddamn grin on your face like the snake oil salesman you are, thinking that you're going to be in Trump's good graces. Because he gave you a little comment there. Oh, that little Vivek guy there, he likes me. Yeah, and you know what? If he gets in, you'll be the last person he has. He might make you dog catcher of your state or something because he doesn't like black, brown, or Chinese people. He hates anybody of color. Ask around. He's been like that since 1979. Ask around, Vivek. And you're going to vote, you'll vote for him even after he's convicted? You don't deserve to be in office either. Naughty Nana loves the rest of you. Be good, be safe, and please, be good to you first so you can be good to other people. Not like Vivek. Don't be a Vivek. Love y'all.